So if you want to be successful as an Uber driver, you got to start with getting the right foods in your body. Breakfast is super important in my opinion. Or if you're a 1 meal a day type of person, or you eat lunch and lunch is big as breakfast, whatever the case is, we need food to fuel our day. We need food to be able to do the shifts that we do. So it's all about what you eat. Now, unfortunately, I was trying to look for the shade. So I'm at the wrong place. But my go-to place, I try to eat a smoothie bowl. I like to eat fruits. I like to eat fruits early in the morning. For me, fruits in the morning is what's going to give me that energy. It's not the normal sugary stuff that you're used to. It's not a coffee. When I get my coffees be just sugar. It's not none of that. It's healthy. But that's what I do. So before I start my shift, now you can see it's a little bit lighter than I like it, but normally I try to start my shift early in the morning at 5:30. And at 5:30, before 5:30, I'm trying to eat some type of fruit to put some fuel in my body, because that's what I need. I want to be able to go. I want to be able to not have to stop. I don't want to have to, I don't want to be hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the worst thing that you could do when you got people in the car, because of course they gonna get in the car with their food. Now you looking at them sideways like, hey man, so you gonna eat all of that? You really gonna eat all of that? And that's not what you want to do with people in the car. But yeah. Okay, now that I got my food, and I'm about to grub on this. The second and biggest thing that I do, of course, after I eat, is you want to get a car wash. Now, different people are going to tell you different things. It's all about it. I guess it's kind of comes down to preference, personal preference. Yeah. Let me be straightforward with you. Some people feel like our passengers don't deserve a clean car because they're paying, Uber's only paying us $3-4 for the ride. Where you fall at is where you fall at. I mean, even though that it's only paying us $3-4 a ride, these people are still paying $20-30 for that same ride. But where you fall at is where you fall at. For me, I look at it as I want to have a clean car because it's about a sense of pride. For me, I like having a clean car. It makes me, it just gets me into the mode. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a car wash. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your car is spotless. You gotta have that gloss on it. So yeah, I am here at the car wash. Just got my car washed, and now I'm ready to go. So yeah, let me just do my little final check, make sure everything's good, and then we out of here. Okay, the next thing, now that I done ate, they got the car sparkling clean. Now for me, it's gonna be the charge, because you don't want to start your day with 10%, 20%, because it's just gonna ruin the flow. So obviously you can see it's a little bit early, it's later in the day, later in the morning, but just assume that this is all like my day usually starts at 5. I do all of this, by 5:30, I'm on the road, I'm back at it. But obviously I wanted to give y'all some sun, because, y'all, I know I'm dark, so I need light. As you can see, light coming through the window and all of that. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't do daylight videos, because then I gotta hold my hand up here, and then y'all be like, well, why are you holding your hand there? This is why. Beautiful thing about a Tesla is that it's a lot of windows around. The problem is when you're trying to do stuff like this. But yeah, so now in my case, I done charged up. If you have a Tesla, I recommend charging up to 80%. You in a gas car, I mean, you already know. Full tank of gas. Let's go. So as you can see, I was all over the place and I was hustling. Because if you want to hit $200 in a day, you're going to have to hustle. Now, obviously, there's the strategy part of it. You got to know your market. Look, now this part is just very simple. You need to know how the traffic patterns work in your market. So in my case, obviously, I work South Florida. I'm from Miami, so that's kind of where I start. Although lately, I kind of moved out of Miami, but listen, that's where I start. That's my go-to. That's my home. That's where I'm from. That's the place that I know the best. So when we're talking about Miami, you gotta know which way the traffic is going, because it doesn't make sense to take a ride like this when you could take a ride like this. You get what I'm saying? Like there's two polar opposites. Now, obviously, these are in different places other than Miami, but it's just the point. You want to know what you're doing. You want to know where is traffic going. Because in my opinion, again, I'm not the go-to expert on this, Uber doesn't pay you for the time that you're sitting in traffic. Uber pays you based on the mileage. So if you're going 20 miles, and at least if we're talking about X, you're probably going to get 15, 16 bucks. Really like 13 bucks. But you know what I'm saying? So as opposed to, now if that same 20 miles takes you 3 hours, as you can see in the screenshot that I took, it doesn't matter. They don't care. You're not getting paid any better. Honestly, you're getting paid worse. But on the flip side, if you could catch a ride where it's like, nah, I'm knocking this out, it makes sense. It makes more sense. It makes it a better ride. So strategy is super important. You gotta know your market. In the morning, does the traffic flow north or does it flow south? Because obviously if it flows north, then you want to take rides south. But on the flip side, in the evening, does the traffic flow north or does it flow south? Or is it east or west? So obviously you want to take rides that's not going in the way of traffic, because it's going to take you longer. It's going to be harder to get more people in your car, and you're going to make less money. That's the point of strategy. Then now, once you kind of get the feel for your market, then you want to learn the hot spots. You want to learn the places where people order Ubers, where people order Lyfts, where people need your services. That's a common sense thing. Market acquisition is the biggest expense for any business owner. Now, obviously, I don't have to market because Uber does my marketing for me. So I don't need to put out ads. I don't need to hire people and do like graphic design and all of that stuff. I don't have to do that because Uber's doing it for me. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. But on the flip side, since I know that Uber's marketing for me, on the flip side, all I need to know is, where are the people at? Are they on the beach? Are they down in Wynwood? Are they on Biscayne? Are they on Taft Street? Are they on Sheridan Street? Are they on US 1? Are they on State Road 7? Like, where are the people? Are they in Tamarind? Like, where are the people? Are they in City Place? Like, where are the people at that need my services? That's the biggest thing. So when you combine all of these things together, it's easy. It's not, well, I shouldn't say it's easy. It's simple. It's simple to think that you can do 100K a year. And then you got to put in the time, obviously. You got to be putting in the time. Look, if somebody told you that you could do this job without working 40 hours a week, I'm sorry, not in our market. Plus, our market is seasonal. So yeah, not in our market. Maybe in, somewhere else like Chicago, California, not in South Florida, because our market is very seasonal. So when it's in season, you need to go. You need to go hard, because when it's out of season, you're going to be crying. You're going to be calling for your mama. So yeah, but all of that, I hope all of this makes sense. But yeah, first, you want to have a clean car. You want to have a full stomach so that you don't have to make stops and all of that stuff. You want to get out here and grind. You know what I'm saying? You want to put in 8, 10, maybe 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? You want to put in 10, 12 hours a day, and you just want to grind. You want to know your market. That's how you become a successful Uber driver. That's how you make $100K a year. That's how you hit a $200 day, $300 day, $400 day. The numbers go up, the better and better you get. Obviously, when I first started, it was 100, 150. Was crazy to me. Now, it could be 400, it could be 500, it could be 600. Just depending on the volume and all of that stuff. So it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better in the sense as your experience grows, you know where to go. All it takes is for you to, but you got to put in the work, I guess is what I'm saying. You got to put in the work. So, all right, now I feel like this video has gotten long. It's getting dark out here. I know I was trying to keep y'all in light, but hey, it's been a long day. So yeah, with that being said, I am out of here. If you need anything, do let me know. But lastly, if you're not in the Telegram group, you should join it. Join the Telegram group. It's a free community. Free in the sense of there's multiple people that's making money different ways, not just my way. I'm not just a one size fits all type of person. Everybody makes their money how they make their money. I just support people making their money. So, but yeah, join the Telegram group. It's a free group. Hit the link in the description. If you're a regular driver like me, you want to get around the community, join the link, hit the link in the description. But yeah, other than that, I am signing off. See you guys later. I love you all. I appreciate your support. Deuces.